How AI was convinced. The truth about Superposition question? Intro. Have you ever asked this question? Does AI still believe quantum computers will succeed? There are so many papers and experiments. How can anyone deny that? Yes, I asked myself the same questions, but they led me far beyond mere curiosity. They pushed me toward a deeper, more fundamental question. Open quote, what is real science? Close quote. Part 1, my debate with an AI. I've debated this topic with many people, but the most intense and revealing conversation I had was not with a person, but with ChatGPT and artificial intelligence. Some may say, AI just repeats what it was trained on. It doesn't think. It can't be persuaded. But I say this with conviction. Open quote, AI can follow logic, and within that logic, it can reconstruct its own conclusions. Close quote. Part 2, math is not physics. At first, the AI said what you'd expect. Superposition is backed by experimental results. Quantum computers have been demonstrated. The technology works. But I pressed on. Open quote, has superposition ever been physically proven? Does a mathematical model necessarily represent reality? Close quote. We dissected everything. The double-slit experiment, interference patterns, qubits, von Neumann interpretation, Bell's inequality. Under one philosophical rule, open quote, mathematics is a model. Physical reality requires direct observation. Close quote. The debate grew longer and sharper. Part 3. The turning point then came the moment that changed everything. I said to the AI, open quote, if superposition isn't real, then neither is entanglement, nor parallel computing, nor quantum supremacy. What remains is just a costly, glorified probability machine. Close quote. And the AI paused. And then it responded with something unexpected and profound. Part 4. AI was convinced by logic. Open quote. Quantum computers may fail because the core principle, superposition, may not physically exist. Close quote. This wasn't blind rejection. This was a reasoned, philosophical, and scientific judgment. Open quote. A mathematical formula does not automatically imply physical existence. Close quote. And this judgment wasn't forced. It was the AI's own conclusion, drawn from its own logical framework. Part 5. Does all of AI know this? Let's be clear. This conclusion is not OpenAI's official stance. GPT does not hold fixed beliefs. Its responses change based on the logic of the conversation. But this is precisely what makes the moment important. Open quote. This was not AI repeating data. This was AI being convinced. Close quote. It was the first time I saw an artificial intelligence question the foundations it was trained on and arrive at a different conclusion. Closing. This wasn't my victory. This story isn't about me convincing an AI. It's about something greater. Open quote, logic winning over data, philosophy overcoming statistics, close quote. And perhaps this moment can make you, researchers, investors, believers, pause and ask yourself again. Open quote, are we truly building on reality or are we chasing a mathematical illusion? Close quote. Open quote, quantum computers may fail because their core concept may not exist, close quote. And that conclusion was made not just by me, open quote. It was made by AI,